In my flight sim tier list video, which by the way made a lot of you guys mad, I promised I would play the mobile flight simulator Infinite Flight soon, so that day has come. Let's see how it is. Okay, so all I've done so far is load up, and I loaded into the flight just to make sure everything was working with my screen showing up on screen and all that stuff, if that makes any sense. But this is where you actually select flights and stuff. So a few things I wanted to check. First of all, the planes, but I want to check the airports too. So if I click here, there's some airports by, whoa. Okay, this is something that every flight sim needs. This is like how Microsoft has it, because it's how you find cool new airports. I wouldn't know of half the cool airports in Microsoft Flight Sim if it didn't have the world. Okay, so I can just click on a runway. So there's runway 14. Why not do Area 51, guys? Okay, so planes. We have, a lot of Airbuses, 220, basically every 320 family plane, a few different A330 variants, and then we have an A350 and the A380. Ooh, we'll have to try the SCA. The Sophia as well, that's pretty cool. 757, nice. We'll have to try a lot of these as we go. We got the Super Hornet, and we have Air Force One, VC-25, nice. Let's try an A320. A320-200, let's do it. Is this snow? Oh, it's not, okay. So this is the default view. Click the camera, there's interior. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty this UI is very clever. That is actually very clever. Okay, so here's our exterior view. Engines actually look pretty good, moving. So, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, so far, this is the best looking mobile flight sim I've seen. Like detail, like look at that. This looks better than FSX. To you guys, since it's only in 1080, it may not look quite as good, but on a small screen like this actually looks really good. And we can look at, let's look around this cockpit. We gotta see what it looks like. Okay, the panel looks pretty decent. There's, that's you guys, right there. I mean, obviously the textures aren't gonna be perfect on the inside, but for a mobile sim, like from this perspective on my small screen, you can't really see much, but when I look up at my monitor, I'm like, oh yeah, I can kind of see the texture imperfections. Let's go full power. This first flight, we're literally just gonna try to take off and land without dying, okay guys? So we have trim, spoilers, parking brakes, gear, everything on our left that we need, power on our left. That is off the ground. Let's look at the outside. Oh yeah, gear up. What's the gear animation look like? Actually looks pretty dang good. Like I said, we're just gonna try to turn around and land this thing, okay? That's the goal here, but for the first flight ever, considering I've never played this, we just have to get a landing in. One thing I've noticed with mobile sims is your sense of speed is definitely worse than in, say, like Microsoft Flight Sim or X-Plane or something. Oh yeah, here we go. A little bit high, but I think we can nail this actually. Let's keep an eye on our speed here. We're 160 knots. Let's get our gear down as well. Trim down. Going a little bit fast for this much flaps. 156 knots. Very, very steep approach. It's almost, I'm not gonna lie, it's almost better for me to look at my screen ahead of me versus my phone. Oh, we're so fast, dude. This is bad. Okay, we're gonna try to float this one out. This runway is extremely long. We know that. So we're gonna try to float it out. We'll do an interior view one here.
100.
Okay, here we go. Floating it out, guys.
40.
Yep. Slow down.
30.
Come on. Yeah.
20. 10. Retard.
Yeah, don't call me that. Okay. I'm using my feet on my rudder pedals like an idiot. Yeah, now we're facing back to the regular way. We're ready to go again. Look at that. That was all on purpose. 100% all on purpose. For the record though, this scenery for a mobile sim is quite impressive. Leave flight, that was an absolutely atrocious time there. I'm not gonna lie, that was terrible. Let's try, you guys know what we gotta try. Lucla, come on baby. Let's see how good Luca looks, and let's get the caravan. Oh my gosh. Here we go. I'm gonna get exterior view for our taxi, and then we'll go from there. Parking brakes off, a little bit of power. I need to get used to using these rudders and not use, I literally put my feet on my rudder pedals last time like an idiot. Let's see what this scenery looks like. People in chat were telling me that, yeah, that it doesn't look great, and it appears that they would be right. It definitely doesn't look great, but there's actually a runway here. It actually noticed that there's a runway, so that's good. Powering up. We're 9,000 feet, so this is gonna, very thin air. Let's see how it does. Holding onto the rudder here. There's 60 knots. Ooh. Come on. Oh. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Ooh, that's loud. We're just going to go full flaps already. We got it. This landing we have to do. Okay? This landing we're going to do, and we're going to do well, okay? I believe in myself. This cockpit actually looks really good, dude. Yo, look at this. That is insane for a mobile sim. And again, I'm using the premium version, which I believe is 10 bucks a month. I don't know how much worse this would look using the normal version, but it's possible it could look a lot worse. I have no idea. Anyway, let's turn this thing around. Let's try to land it. This runway is not loaded in. Oh, man. Oh, it's like flat. I see. Oh, no. Oh, no. Parking brakes. Oh, there's reverse thrust. You just hold throttle down. Oh, my gosh. That was definitely rough. But somehow it was a better landing than the other one. I have no clue how. We need to do 2 more things. We're gonna try multiplayer, and it's gonna be a nightmare, but we're gonna do it. Okay, guys? Oh my gosh. What is going on? What is... Ah! Get out of the ground, loser. Get out of the ground. Oh my gosh. I guess we gotta restart. Okay, here we go. Yeah. This is ultra realism right here, guys. I don't know... Hopefully the... Oh, gosh. Hopefully the buildings aren't hittable. Come on, buddy. Come on, buildings. Don't be hittable. Yeah. Nice. Turning this big boy around. We're flaps. Full flaps. We'll do a static takeoff. I'll turn on the parking brakes. Will this be able to take off or no? Let's try. Parking brakes are on. Static takeoff. Oh, well. It overcame the brakes really quick. Oh, we might be able to do this. Oh, we're not even going to be on the runway anymore. Oh my... Okay, that was a little crazy. We got to 130 knots in a split second. That was a little bit crazy, I won't lie. Oh, I see. I can hold the trim thing longer. That's interesting. Okay, shall we fly over to St. Bart's and see what happens? Okay, I wanted to mention this as well. This replay mode is so good. This is better than Microsoft Flight Sim Replay. You just pick whatever flight you just did, and you can just scroll through it. That is actually unfathomable, if I even said that right, how good that replay mode is. Here it is, guys. Moment of truth. We're just going to leave our spoilers out the whole time, because if I try to do spoilers right when we touch down, it's going to be too late for me, you know? I'm going to screw it up. There it is. I see the runway. Brace for impact, everyone, please. Yep, 2,500, and we're like 2 seconds away. This is not good. And we're fast. We're going to make it happen. We don't weigh anything, so that's good. It's definitely our only... saving grace here. Got some pixelated dirt underneath us. Yep. We're way off center too. 236 knots. We're gonna crash. It's over, everybody. Get ready. Yep. Ah! This one's it. This one's it. I can feel it. What am I hitting? There's nothing there. Like what that hill is invisible. This is the hardest thing I've done in my entire life. The
50,
I'm not trying to zoom. I'm trying to reverse thrust. Come on. Why did you stop? Oh my. I'm the worst, whatever the infinite flight player that has ever existed on planet Earth, I think.